everyone, and welcome back to 10 for 10, 10-minute videos about resources for our queer and Latinx community. My name is Nata Choi. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I work for Latino Behavioral Health Services.
Thank you, Nata. Nick Arteaga, he, him, they, them pronouns, and I am the Community Programs Coordinator at the Utah Pride Center.
Hey everyone, my name is Esteban. My pronouns are he, him, él, and I am a community health educator with Planned Parenthood.
Wonderful. Thank you, Esteban. And yes, this is this wonderful person we have here who will now kind of tell us a little bit more about his organization, what they do, and how we can get more information or how we can get involved. So Esteban, take it away.
Awesome. So I'm excited to be here representing Planned Parenthood. I have been working with the organization as a community health educator for almost 4 years now, and I absolutely love it. As my role as a community health educator, I get to provide education here in the state of Utah in various settings and to different people in a way that is age appropriate to them. So you can find me teaching puberty classes some days, in a high school another day, maybe with college students or parents, essentially wherever I am needed to provide some form of education. Besides education, we also do trainings out in the community. Within my work that I do specifically, besides just doing general education, I am part of 2 different programs that I focus primarily on. One of them is called Teen Council, which is a group of high school students that are being trained to be peer health educators. As part of the program, high school students come to weekly meetings where we hang out, learn about various topics, and they get to apply what they're learning out in the community. So we hope through the program that we have trained youth who can act as a resource to their family, friends, and community when it comes to various issues that are important to teens, not just in reproductive and sexual health, but other topics as well, like mental health. We have 3 teen councils in the state of Utah. We're actually starting our 4th one in Utah, which we're really excited about. And, one thing that I really love about this program is 1, we pay our youth. 2, it's so cool getting to watch them grow and, become confident and go out there in the classrooms and in the community with Planned Parenthood educators and teach classes on topics that they have learned, and also watching them as they, engage in conversations and activities around social issues that they are passionate about. Aside from Teen Council, I am also a chat text educator. So Planned Parenthood as a national organization has a chat text feature where people can reach out to educators and ask questions and get redirected to clinics if they are in need of healthcare services. I am also work a lot with the LGBTQ community. So I would say Teen Council tends to attract a lot of members of the LGBTQ community. And I am also part of this program that is called Include, which is a program that was originally part of a study and is now a full curriculum that we teach out in the community. It is a 3-hour-long workshop that covers content that is LGBTQ inclusive and also focuses on having conversations to empower youth and feel more comfortable to access reproductive and sexual healthcare services. Snaps to that, Nick, which, it's one of the reasons why I'm very, happy to get to do in the community. Like, I get to see the impact that these types of trainings have to people in the community. With the Include workshop, we do have our teen council members help teach that as well. So a lot of, some, not all, but some of our work is, peer-led, because we know that oftentimes teens learn better from other teens and feel comfortable with them. And yeah, aside from like providing Include for Youth, we also can train healthcare clinics on how to be more inclusive when working with the LGBT. So those are just some of the things that I do. I could honestly go on and on because there's just so much that I'm able to do within the scope of my work.
That is crazy, Esteban. You are literally doing a lot.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I'm glad that you shared all of that too. You kind of just flowed through all of our questions like without any prompts. You did really good. I was like,
thank you.
oh, no, we're getting it. Awesome. Yeah, I guess the next thing would be is maybe like what's your favorite part about your job, and then we'll want to save some time to do a little icebreaker so we could get to know Esteban a little bit better.
Yeah, of course. I think like within my job, like I honestly love the aspect of it. I think the most rewarding part is getting to have those interactions where I get to experience the impact that access to health education has on individuals, whether it is members of the LGBTQ community having a space where they are validated, whether it's having individuals get the resources that they need after one of our classes, whether they have disclosed that they have been sexually assaulted or need access to reproductive and sexual health services to get on birth control, get tested for STIs. So I get to hear that a lot, like the gratitude that people have the community members have to be able to have access to not only education, but healthcare.
Right.
Within Planned Parenthood, we have 3 different branches in the work that we do. Our affiliate here in Utah, the Planned Parenthood Association of Utah, has been around a little bit over 50 years. And within our 3 branches, we have education, which is really centered on providing in-person and virtual education and training to community partners on topics, whether it's training them in curriculum so that they can, teach people, or like inclusivity training and things like that. The other branch is our medical branch. So Planned Parenthood offers reproductive and sexual healthcare services to many individuals in our community. The services, range. So we offer annual wellness exams, abortion services, birth control, STI testing and treatment, HIV counseling, pap smears, breast exams, lots of different services that people can come and get in a place that is oftentimes accessible to everyone in the community. We will not turn people away if they don't have access to insurance or facing other barriers. Our clinics will do their best to set up payment plans or find a better cost on a sliding scale that fits better for them. So our clinics do an amazing job in the community, providing these services and doing their best to be as welcoming to all individuals of any race, religion, sexual orientation, and other identities. And then our third branch is our advocacy. So working through policy changes that fall under the reproductive justice framework. Planned Parenthood is an ally in reproductive justice, and our advocacy team is working hard at the Capitol to fight for those policies and laws that fall under that framework. So, you know, along with my work, I get to interact with all these amazing people that are doing great things. So I think that's just like another bonus. Not only do I get to, you know, help out and see the gratitude from individuals for these services, but I also get to work with other very passionate people that are doing great things.
Awesome. You mean like Nata and I, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, I hope we don't lose people because you had so many amazing things to share. We're really running short on time, but we did want to ask you just a wild random question to get
For
to
sure.
know you better. If you won $10 million in the lottery, what would you do with those winnings? How would you distribute that?
Ah, that is such a tough question. I know what I would do with most of the money. That is a lot, so I probably would be have you know some to spare. I know the first thing that I would want to do is give some of the money to my parents, so that they can buy and like have their own home. I think that's something that I've always wanted to do, like be able to help out my parents long term. I would also like find organizations that I'm passionate about and donate money to them. I personally don't need a lot of money in my life, so I think like most of the money I would just give away to other people. For some of the money that I would have for myself, probably go on a nice vacation.
Cool. Well, don't forget Nata and I, okay?
Yeah.
Because it might happen.
Our organizations would love your money.
For sure.
We'll hold you to that,
Both
Esteban.
of your organizations do great work, so for sure.
Well, thank you,
Awesome.
Esteban, and thank you, Nick, for being here today and for sharing to us and all of our audience a little more about Planned Parenthood. And to everyone out there watching, please check out the link description above and or below for more information about how to contact Planned Parenthood and how to contact Esteban. Thank you, everyone, and we will see you next time.